I don't even know what to think about this. So I'll show you it's really neat. So Sega, it's a Sega game. So it's going to be a Sega arcade game. Let me share my screen. And then I have a video for it too. I get a lot of information, guys. If you're curious, if you're like a bit big into arcades, these Arcade Heroes guys are actually really awesome. They've got a great blog, and they're constantly talking about things that they're on top of it all the time. And I think they have some deep relationships with like a lot of these companies that are out there. But I know you make fun of me for saying my hair looks like Tom Cruise in one of Mission Impossibles, but
yeah,
they're making this like really wild looking Mission Impossible arcade where it's like you walk into it.
What?
So yeah, like you have like the red team versus the blue team, but like it's really neat. And I think the screen behind it is like a spectator screen. It looks freaking awesome. Like it looks really, really cool. But look, see how like you have both teams, and I think you have this like it looks amazingly cool.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, well, it's brand new. I think right now they're taking orders for it. So if you're like a Dave and Buster's, you can order it. But see how it has like you have like dual guns that you have, and they're mounted to like a turret kind of thing. Like it looks really neat. So
That is
Sega,
really cool.
and this will come out in the States too. So it's not just international, but I would imagine the thing is, I was just talking to a guy the other day, and I think it's hard because he was kind of saying something interesting. He's like, look, we're actually, because I was like, how do you make money when you buy things like this? Because these are like 10 grand or 20 grand or whatever.
Yeah, that one's probably 20, right?
Oh, it's probably super expensive. It's got to be. Look how big it is. Like, how do you even, I'm assuming it comes in parts and stuff, but he's like, well, he goes, there's two ways you could look at it. He said, a lot of these older arcades, we're always repairing them. So he said, there's like, yes, they're making money, but we're always having to fix them. And he said the modern ones, most of them just run on a PC. So he's like, the maintenance part of it doesn't require anyone specialized anymore. Because if a monitor breaks, it's like, oh, it's basically an LCD panel, and those are abundant. And they're so cheap that they just replace them if they break. You know what I mean? So it's like the repair of them has gone way down. The upfront cost is more expensive though. But anyways, I just thought you guys would think this is cool. And I had there's a Mission Impossible video. I think it's a short one. It's like 60 seconds, but it's the trailer for it.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's the trailer for it. Here it is. Are we going to get a copyright for this?
Probably.
Oh,
Consider this mission your final test. As always, should any member of your team be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow all knowledge of your actions. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck.
Oh, it's totally. It's the music, right? We're gonna get screwed because of the music. Oh man. I just love that they're coming out with like Sega's just still doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look at this. It's like chase, and you have your two guns mounted. Like you basically are always fighting with two guns. It looks so cool. I think they talk about the ordering of it. Oh no, maybe it's a different trailer I'm thinking of. Yeah, right here. It's like contact Sega. It costs a ton of money. But
Sega.
but I don't know. I guess I wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like there's. I'm just very. I don't know. I guess the word is I'm encouraged that these types of things are still continuing to come out. Oh shoot! It says this thing will be in the neighborhood of 32,000.
There you go.
Holy crap!
There you go.
Well, this is the super deluxe version. So this may be in a Dave and Buster's though. I can see Dave and Buster's having something like that. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. One of the last arcades I went to, I'll show you. It had one of these. I don't know if you saw it. I'm sure you saw it, right?
Is it the Jurassic Park one?
No, it's the gigantic Halo machine.
I need to see this. That's got to be super expensive too. I have never seen one yet. I've just seen pictures.
About 2 years ago, some work buddies, we all went to, it's like a bowling alley place, but it's infinite, unlimited credits, right? We had free play for like 2 hours, and we beat it. We beat the game. Like it was hard. Like I think we played for 45 minutes.
Wait, this Halo thing? You guys beat this?
Yeah, we beat the game because we just kept on adding credits, and it about 3/4 of the way in, we all looked at each other like, are we really doing this? because
Well,
it was really, really fun for about 30 minutes, you know, and then it's like, okay, I'm just killing people. I'm just killing people.
Well, yeah, I know. They do
But the
have
Mission
so that-
Impossible looks cool.
It looks really cool just because I think they're gonna have it. Because if you've ever been to a Dave and Buster's, they had this. This game was not very cool in my opinion. Did you ever? My kids loved to go there before, but it was it was like a Jurassic Park thing.
Yeah.
And it was VR. You put VR goggles on. Have you ever played it? And you have the scanner, and you have to scan all the dinosaurs. But there's this scene where you're going off the end of this cliff, and you're like, dude, like the VR part of it was like insane. You felt like you were going off a cliff. So it was more of a ride than a game.
Yep.
But that game had to be super expensive. It had an attendant. There was like a person there that strapped you in and stuff. So, what about Star Wars
talking?
Battle Pod?
Yeah, that one's good too.
Yeah. Oh God, it's really good. Yeah, for sure. And I do know about it. It is Star Wars. I do love Sega. Reset Rudy. Thanks for the super chat, Lewis. I do love Sega. I don't know what it is. I just love Sega everything.
Are you talking about this one?
Yeah, they had that at our it's that exact one. It didn't look like that though. It was like a bigger one. It was almost arena seating. It was like that, but you
Like
could
this?
sit. Yeah, that was that one. That's the one they had at my Dave and Buster's here.
I haven't
They
seen
had
that one.
They had a freaking attendant. But when you went over the edge, you're like in the Jeep or you're in some vehicle and you're scanning all these dinosaurs, and it's kind of like peaceful at first. And then all of a sudden you have this part where you're going off of a bridge and the whole like thing kind of raises up. But it was, imagine you've done Oculus Quest now, so you know how real that feels. But imagine having like the whole like something hydraulic lifting you up as you're going over the edge. I was like, holy crap. It was very real. It was very real. Oh, wait. So Jeff Rainwater says, if you all are ever up at Seattle, I'll take you to GameWorks. You'd love it. So GameWorks, we don't have a GameWorks around here, but I've seen them before. Like I've been to one in Chicago, and GameWorks are always like really legit. So that's
Had
cool.
a Bachelor has a point. What is a Dave and Buster's?
What do you mean?
It's not called Dave and
It's
Buster's.
Dave and Buster's, right?
Yeah, but he says you're saying Dave and Buster's.
I don't know. I'm just making it Dave and Buster. Dave and Buster. It sounds weird if I say Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
Is it and Buster's?
I don't know.
You
Who
say it.
knows?
You say
Dave
it.
and Buster's.
You're
Everyone
kinda doing
says
the in
Dave
thing,
and
too.
Busters. Yeah,
You're
I think
kinda doing the
everybody
in
says.
thing too. I think.
All right,
But,
so you're super excited about an arcade that we can't play anytime soon, right? I don't know, like
No, they're taking orders for it, so it's supposed to. I think
You
it's
gonna
supposed
buy
to
one?
come out. Hell no! I'm sure if it's 30 grand. No, that'd be a big no.
would you mod it? Would you put a pie in it?
Yes, I would definitely. I'd be like, this is super cool, and I'm sure the processor on this thing is light years beyond the Raspberry Pi, but we're gonna put a Pi in it.
Pi 4 though. If you do Pi 4, you're good. There's so much
Well,
better.
the Pi 4 can play everything. All right, so Stringer Film says Mission Impossible Arcade always gives me that feeling I used to get every time. Oh gosh. Okay.
See,
Thanks
this
for
is
the
problem.
super chat.
That's the problem when you don't pre-read the super chat.
Yeah.